Okay, real talk. You've been inside elevators your entire life. You've stood there, watched the doors close, maybe checked your phone, maybe avoided eye contact with a stranger. But I need you to look at something the next time you walk in. There's a tiny hole on that door. Right there, always has been, and I promise you, once you find out what it actually does, you're going to feel like the world just shifted a little bit under your feet. Don't go anywhere, because this goes way deeper than a hole in a door. So here's the thing most people assume. They think those buttons inside the elevator are what controls the doors. They're not. The buttons just send a signal. The door itself is controlled mechanically from the outside of the cabin, which means, if the power dies, if the system freezes, if someone gets trapped between floors, those buttons do absolutely nothing. That tiny hole, that's the real control point. It fits a special triangular key, called a drop key, that lets a technician or emergency responder open that door manually, from the outside, with zero electricity, in seconds. Every elevator you have ever stepped into had a hidden manual override built into the door the whole time, and almost nobody riding it ever knew. Now, here's where most people would stop, but don't stop here, because what I'm about to tell you next is the part that actually got me. Those drop keys, the ones that can manually open any elevator door. You can buy them online right now. A few dollars, no special license, no background check, just add to cart. I know what you're thinking, but before your brain goes there, here's what's actually fascinating about that. The fact that the key is accessible tells you that the key was never the real security. The engineering around it is, because elevators are, and I mean this, one of the safest machines ever built by human hands. You are statistically more likely to hurt yourself on the staircase you took to avoid the elevator than inside the elevator itself. The Hollywood freefall? Can't happen. Multiple independent braking systems kick in automatically. The elevator doesn't fall, it grips. That little hole isn't a weakness, it's a rescue plan. Quietly, built into a machine that millions of people step into every day without a second thought. But here's the question that I haven't been able to stop thinking about since I found this out. And I need you to stay with me for this one. If something this deliberate, this carefully designed, this hidden in plain sight, exists on something as ordinary as an elevator door, how many other things around you were built with that same level of invisible intention? Think about it. Elevator buttons light up when you press them, even if they're already pressed. Not because it does anything, but because it makes you feel heard. Mirrors are inside elevator cabins, not for vanity. They were originally designed so that wheelchair users could see behind them without turning around. Every gap, every measurement, every surface, chosen on purpose. The world around you is full of silent decisions made by people you'll never meet. Solving problems you never knew existed, and that changes the way you see everything, or at least it did for me. So here's what I want from you, genuinely. Is there something you walk past every single day, something so normal you've stopped seeing it, that you've always had a small question about in the back of your mind? Drop it in the comments. One thing, whatever comes to mind first, because that question you've been sitting on. It might be the most interesting video I make this year, and something tells me the answer is going to surprise you a lot more than a hole in a door did.